weren't created just to follow whatever's in front of you. You weren't born to stay silent, disconnected, or numb to the weight of what you're walking in. Because there's a big difference between obedience with awareness and obedience with blindness. In today's world, people are trained to follow without thinking, to blend in, to stay quiet, to copy what they see, even if they don't understand it. They call it loyalty. They call it just doing their part. But the truth is, a lot of people are just moving with the crowd, not moving with conviction. And that's not real alignment. That's not divine purpose. That's not what absolute divine monarchy is about. This kingdom doesn't need followers who just go with the flow. It needs people who are awake, people who walk with understanding, people who ask the right questions, people who know exactly why they serve, who they serve, and what they're guarding. Because blind following might look peaceful, but it's actually dangerous. It's the kind of mindset that makes people obey corruption. It's the kind of silence that allows disorder to grow. It's the kind of loyalty that stands for nothing and ends up supporting anything. That's why we're called to rise. Not to rebel, not to question everything with pride, but to wake up and live consciously, to be aware of the weight of our actions, to carry our loyalty with intention, to serve not out of pressure, but with understanding. Conscious living is when your spirit and your steps are aligned. It's when you stop pretending and start protecting. It's when you stop copying and start connecting. It's when you don't just say you believe, but your walk proves it. Ask yourself, why do I follow this system? Do I truly understand divine order? Am I awake in my loyalty, or just moving because it's familiar? Because absolute divine monarchy isn't built by blind followers. It's built by conscious servants. People who know what they're part of. People who can carry the weight of structure with both obedience and awareness. People who don't just take space, they take responsibility. So rise. Rise from following just because everyone else is. Rise from silence that has no substance. Rise from routines that have no reason. Rise from blind loyalty into conscious alignment. This kingdom needs people who are alive in their spirit, not just present in the system. You were never meant to walk in circles. You were meant to walk with direction, not blindly, but boldly. Not mindlessly, but mindfully. Not out of habit, but out of truth. Rise from blind following and become a conscious protector of divine order. That's what real service looks like. That's what real alignment feels like. That's where your purpose begins.